My government and your government particularly are supporting this dictator in Ukraine who's oppressing Christians, who is banning people's native language and books in their native language. He's a book burner. And that's totally cool because we hate Putin. That's not totally cool, is it?
So would you just let Putin take Ukraine?
I would say let's have an election in Ukraine and let the Ukrainian people elect their own leader and get rid of the midget dictator who now oppresses them, Zelensky. And I would definitely not support a guy who's not elected as a democratic figure because by definition, he's not. By definition. I don't care who his enemies are. He's not worth calling a beacon of democracy if he doesn't even why not have an election in Ukraine today? Because we've got a war. We had elections in our country during the Second World War, so did you. Why not hold him to democratic standards?
I've got no problem with saying you should have an election.
What about banning a Christian denomination?
Yeah, I don't agree with any of those things.
Well, how could we ever support that?
Because ultimately...
We're paying for that.
Because ultimately we have to make a calculation about whether we're happy with Russia invading what is a sovereign European democratic country.
It was not a sovereign country. It was controlled by the United States. They installed their government in a coup in 2014. They're a puppet of the United States and Great Britain.
But they're
not sovereign.
Do you think they're a democracy?
Well, their leader's not elected, so by definition, they're not a democracy.